You have now access to complicated production.
Top of the top. What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday, man. Y'all know what time it is. It's another edition of
the orange juice and a blunt for breakfast.
Got to see some paper. You know what time it is. Top of the morning, Bog. How you doing this morning, man?
Man, you know what I'm saying? Big chilling. I think I'm actually going to have to jump out and jump right back in because my shit's like on geek mode.
It's all good, big bro.
Yeah, I'm going to jump out. Be right back.
What's going on, Emil? Top of the morning, big bro. 100%. You know, big bro stay in the matrix. Oh, my mama. 100%. You know what I mean? But yeah, though, top of the morning, everybody. Orange juice and a blunt for breakfast. I got my coffee. I got my blunt right here. You know what time it is. We're going to get into some of these trending news stories that's going on, man. But before we get into it, man, let the people know how your morning start now, Bo.
I mean, you know, a little off key, actually. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to plug the phone in. So I woke up on my body clock versus my alarm clock. I was running late, you know what I mean? But guess as they say, better late than never.
Come on now.
As usual, per usual, slow motion in the big old ocean. Trying to stay afloat. You know what I mean? How you doing, big bro?
Man, I can't complain, man. Blessed to see another one, man. You know what I mean?
Heard that.
Man, shit. Even though it's raining, you know what I mean? It's ain't nothing to be sad about. You know what I mean? It's we up to see another one, man. Time to go get it. Shit, man. I'm just thankful, big bro. 100%, man.
Being from Northern California, it made me a fan of the rain growing up because it's like, you know, like I had cousins that lived in Seattle, you know, and they went to high school.
Here?
And like, you know, I hate the rain. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, because it rains goddamn all day, every day. You know what I mean? Because the rain to me is like metaphorical. It's like a cleanse. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Every now and then we need a cleanse. You feel me?
Yeah. And you know, I work outside. So when it be raining and it wipe all that shit out, you know, all the dust and the pollen and it push all that shit away, and you can just smell the cleanness of the air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get all that bullshit up out of there. Like you said, it's just a metaphoric of you know, getting clean 100%. Washing away the bullshit. You know, that's just like you taking your shower at night. You washing all the bullshit off of today. 100%.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad OCD. There's certain times where like, because energies is transferred. When I know remember I was telling you this morning about the rallies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to help, but also at the same time, don't bring that negative energy to me. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
That's just contagious. You know what I mean? I'm trying to spread this positive energy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's already enough. I would definitely say there's way more negative energy that outweighs this positivity. You know what I mean? So try to avoid it as best as possible.
100%. Oh, my mama, do not allow that negative energy in your circumference. Them is facts. It's gonna fuck your shit off.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm naturally empathetic. So when I hear people's plight, you know, I want to help. But man, you know what I mean? When people can't help themselves, it becomes a them issue. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I'm veering off a little bit there.
No, I mean that's the realest shit ever. You know, like we said, you can't help a motherfucker that don't want to help themselves. You know what I mean? 100%. But just the empathy and the love and the care, especially for your peoples, you definitely want to help out an extended hand any way you can. You know what I mean? You're not gonna overextend it or go out your way. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure. You know what I mean? But you know. 100% of motherfucker don't want to, you know, if they don't want to receive it or don't realize that, you know, that you extending your hand, then, you know, you can't do nothing about it. Oh, my mama.
You know what I'm saying?
My dog Emil said, I love the rain. I'll take the rain over the snow any day. Yeah, I can fuck with the rain.
Oh, yeah, he's from Canada, though.
Oh, like, my mama.
Yeah. Hey, we're the type, right? We'll go to the snow, right? Like, hey, let's go to the snow, right? Because we're just going to go visit the snow. But everybody I know that lives with snow, they're like, bro, you don't like snow when you have to shovel that motherfucking driveway every day or the walkway or the fucking shovel your car out that motherfucker just to get it going. Like I'm like,
I hated that shit.
I go to the snow, I go snowboarding and sledding with the kids and shit. You know what I mean?
And come right back home on everything.
We ain't never had to live with snow. Like, remember when it snowed in Texas a couple years ago? Maybe like almost 2 years ago. They did not know what to do, bruh. They're not snow people. You know what I mean?
Oh, everything. Yeah, I can't. Hey, only been to the snow 2 times, going up to Reno. Really didn't maneuver in the shit like that. So, man, I'm not familiar with the snow at all. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Oh, everything.
Yeah, but you know when you're driving up to Tahoe or Reno, you just going alongside that mountainside.
Facts, and it's just all piled up. Oh, everything.
Yeah, you look over to the side of the woo wop, and it's wilderness, and it's just a drop off. You're going high in elevation. You know, before you start climbing that motherfucker, there's a sign. They won't allow you to pass a certain point unless you got an all-wheel drive or a goddamn put some snow chains.
Them chains on
You know
everything.
what I mean? Yeah, we got the snow chains on the motherfucker, and then we just climbing, going like fucking 7 miles an hour because that's the traffic. You know what I mean? But that's the type of shit though. It's like, oh, they just had a storm over there. All right, let's go. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama.
You go right after the storm, they got all that fresh powder.
That fresh snowpack. Oh, my mama. And then like the news channels out here, they'll tell you, oh, we're predicting 10 feet of snow on everything.
Motherfuckers is like, cool. All the snowboarders and everybody start heading out that way. That shit funny. Imagine living there though, right? You're like, hey, look, we had a cabin in Tahoe one time. We pull up on the joint and we're outside this motherfucker trying to find the front door because it's just the snow was all the way up, caked onto this shit. And then I saw somebody had pointed out, oh, that's probably the light right there, like a porch light. You know what I mean? Oh shit, so we just digging. You know what I mean? Just to get to that fucking door and shit. Yeah, that's
my bad, bro.
That's all good.
Oh, my mama.
I'm always just whooping the story until somebody.
Nah, wifey came in here telling me about something. That's all, man. My bad. Oh,
that's all good. Shout out to wifey.
Shout out to wifey.
They got a list, huh? They got a list of shit they're just gonna tell us.
Right? No, for sure. Every day.
That list never ends, too.
Lee said the Chargers signed Mekhi Becton. Snow in Texas is crazy. People here have a fucking canary fit if they have like an inch and a half. Man, where I come from, we have feet, not inches. Pause, not centimeters. So everything. Yeah, y'all get it for sure. Top of the morning, Minnesota 10.
What's up, Minnesota 10? Speaking of snow, right? He's like, listen, hey, he be sending us pictures. He's like, where's the road?
Right, on everything.
Snow everywhere. You're like, fuck. I'm like, yo, how do you drive in that motherfucker? They use the force.
Bro, you know what I mean? Black eye, man, ain't no way, bro. I'm glad we on man, fuck that. Damn. But yeah, man, let the people know where they can find you at though, big bro.
Man, you can find me on YouTube, YouTube/GenWealthNet. And you can find me on Instagram, all one word, GenWealthNet _. And you can find me anywhere you consume your music. Apple, Spotify, just search Bogard, scot-free.
100%. And we're gonna give our man Slim a shout out, man. Y'all see what time it is at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you go follow From a Fan's Perspective. Come on now, Boogie Vision, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you just type it in, From a Fan's Perspective, it's gonna pull up real fast. You see his Instagram right there. Oh my mama, shout out Slim, man. Y'all go running shit up. 100%. Top of the morning, Ghost Monkey.
Top of the morning, Ghost.
Yes,
I'll be right back.
Yep. Everything. Matter of fact, until Bo come back, what I'll do is I'll pull up the draft board just to give us some little bit of time before he come back to get into the first topic. Right here. Boom. Draft room. Because we only down to the last four. To the last 4 rounds, I think 5 rounds. Boom. Here we go, right here. 12-man super flex, 52-man roster, 51-man roster, IDP. And Bogey on the clock too. Everything. So yeah, we damn near through the whole draft. It started about a week and a half ago. I think Lee said on the 4th, March 4th. I think it was a Tuesday. And what's today, the 15th? So we 11 days into this joint. And hopefully we over with today. Everything. My last picks, Jacob Cowan. I'm hoping the Niners really don't pause the receiver position this year in the draft. They didn't do nothing in free agency except for the boy from the Rams. Then I took Xavier Collins, him in that Baron Browning combination on that Arizona offensive line. You got a rookie pick. Then I took Isaiah Davis, Harrison Smith, Ant Walker, Brenton Strange, which is this is a tight end premium, I think. So I want to say it's 1.5 per reception for the tight ends. Then a bounce back player in Cole Holcomb, Justin Reed, new signee over there in New Orleans. That Cooper Kupp information. Damn, that's some damn good information for my Parker Washington shares. Now, even though one of the mocks I was watching, it was during not First Things First. Is that the name of Nick Wright's show? First Things First? I want to say it is. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. But they had somebody on there yesterday. It was my first time seeing the gentleman on there doing the mock draft. But they had fucking Ted McMillan. He had him going to fucking Jacksonville, which Ted is a true XY receiver. You got BTJR. You can line him up inside or you can play him outside. So when we was talking to yesterday's show, Lee was talking about the Jaguars might be in play for Parker.
Yeah.
So I'm loving that the Cooper Kupp news of Seattle because my guy Parker Washington still got some action at getting on the field this year, 100%.
Yeah,
even if they do go wide receiver in the draft.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh my! And you on the clock too, big bro.
Oh shit. Okay, let me just. My bad. I feel like I'm having a failure to launch. Let me go. I'll go make the pick real quick.
Oh my mama! I was just trying to kill some time. Then I went back-to-back kickers. Them is rookie picks. I got 2 OGs in Thielen and Ertz. Two players that can walk in, at the beginning of the season and give me some points until some of these young bulls hit. Because I got 7 picks. I got the 102 and the 104 for sure. And then I don't know where I'm at in the rest of the draft, but I do got 7 picks. Quan Martin and Tyke Smith, 2 of my IDP darlings from last year. They were wire picks for me who are in starting roles. You got Kenneth Gainwell fresh to Pittsburgh and to battle it out with Jalen Warren. And they probably also attack the running back position in the draft too, because in Jalen Warren and in Kenneth Gainwell, you ain't paying them running backs too much. So I could definitely see them putting some draft capital over there. We need to know who their quarterback going to be, too. Then I took OG Zach Allen, Hassan Reddick, Eli Mitchell, who was a flyer. I don't know if I got Eli when that news dropped, but that's a damn good flyer right there. They trying to be cheap at the running back position. But, yeah, though. Went on an IDP run. These is my starters. Yeah, I ain't too mad at this team. I had the 1-3. Jumped back into the 111 and took Neighbors, a pair of chasing Neighbors. Took my first quarterback at the 4-3 and then got Justin Fields at the 7-10 before he signed. So that's cool. But like I said, I got the 102, so I can go ahead and play with that if I want to take Shador or Cam. Hopefully one of them quarterbacks goes to the Giants, and that way I have my my double up pack, my stack on my mama. Let me get it back over there and look at the comments. We was at 78 degrees yesterday, and today it's 29. How the fuck does it drop 50 fucking degrees that fast? That's fucking crazy, bro. Oh, my mama. Oh, everything. But that's how it be out here. Well, we was at 70-something, but it didn't drop 50 fucking degrees. It's probably in the 40s, but the rain came out of nowhere. Oh, my mama. 2.5 for each tight end. Yes, sir. What's going on, Ghost Monkey?
What up, Ghost?
Nah, I ain't got the nastiest team in this one, big bro. Oh, my mama. That's why I took a lot of OGs, because to make up for some of these rookie picks that I'm picking, it if I got to put some of them on the fucking on the taxi squad or something, you know what I mean? That's why I didn't mind taking Thielen when Thielen was there. I'm mad I didn't get Keenan. Keenan was floating out there for a minute, you know what I mean? 100%.
Where you think Keenan ends up?
Shit. Lee said he feels like he might go home, even though they just brought the used BMW back, but I can see that for sure.
I could see him if like just because there's a correlation with Kellen Moore, I could see him going to the Saints.
Yeah. Yeah, Papa Guru was talking about that. Either Cooper Kupp or
Keenan.
Yep. Oh my
yeah, man. The Cooper to Seattle. This kind of makes me really fucking angry. It's not because I'm a gang member, neither. It's because, man, we had 700 snaps out of the slot for JSN. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you're already going to change the scheme with Kubiak, where it's like, okay, we're probably going to lose out on some of the passing volume, because they're definitely could be close to top 5 in pass attempts, but I don't think they'll be, top 3 like with Geno last year. You know what I mean? Yeah, being top 3 in pass attempts and having all them motherfucking, just all them injuries to your squad, and it was all going to JSN. I hope I'm not chasing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't know Geno was top 3 in pass attempts.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my mama. Yeah, but when we was going over the numbers with JSN, 100 receptions on 134 targets. You know what I mean? That's highly efficient. Even though we switching out, we playing musical chairs with the quarterbacks right now, from Geno to Sam, safe space Sam. But if we are getting that Kubiak, that offense where it's that stretch run, and the offense going to be predicated off the run game. That the play action, the short to intermediate routes, especially for JSN, is still going to be there, and it might be a little bit easier for them to eat. You know what I mean? They get that run game going with that two-headed monster, they'll be able to do it. So I ain't scared of JSN 100%. It's all the cold air coming down from Canada on my mama. Yeah, my boy Hefe, he in Buffalo, man. So, he right there by Niagara and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? That shit be... He said the motherfucking snow and got up to the roof of his house before, big bro. Oh, my mama, man. That snow, that shit crazy, bro. 100%. I remember like 2 years ago, they had the storm in Buffalo, and motherfuckers was getting locked in their house, and unfortunately, may those people rest in peace. Some people passed away in a snowstorm, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That shit is crazy. Then, like, motherfuckers that don't got backup generators and shit like that, to where the motherfucking power be off for 5 days, 6 days, shit like that. Man, that shit is fucking ridiculous, dog. 100%. Keenan Allen to the Saints. That'll help out DC, though, for sure. Help out Olave. Olave ain't got to be the main man all the time. 100%. I think he comes back. The use BMW and his press conference. Yeah, I hope he's back. Cooper Kupp will allow more targets for JSN. That's that lake effect snow on everything. That shit ain't no joke, boy. 100%. I forgot what lake it was by Buffalo, but that motherfucker freezes over on everything. Me and Hefe was talking about that shit before, that motherfucking that fucking lake freezes over on my mama. That shit crazy, bro. We get lake effect snow in northern Minnesota up by the Lake Superior. Whoa. Everything. That whole region right there, man, y'all get colder than a motherfucker, man. 100%. I remember back in the days when they used to say I think the Cleveland Browns stadium is off of Lake Erie. So you know what I mean, when the cold will be coming off the Lake Erie and they be playing they motherfucking games, it's a whole nother ball game. On my mama, Lake Erie. Yep, Lake Erie. On my mama. Them is facts. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. Everything. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle it. It like the coldest it get where I'm at is like only 20 fucking degrees, and it ain't been that in a long time because I've been at work. You know what I mean? I got that shit on my Instagram, and you know how you could do the filters and it tell you the time of the day or where you at, but it also tell you the temperature of the day. Yeah, I got shit, man, where it's 28 degrees, 26 degrees, 30. 30 is a regular in the wintertime, you know what I mean? They get you wake up, you go out, because I got to get to work at 6, you know what I mean? So I'll be outside about 5:30, man. It be frost on that motherfucker. You got to get the chisel in that shit, but it ain't nothing like the snow, though. Everything. Facts. You know what we gonna do? We gonna go ahead and get into the first one, and when Bo come back, we'll just run it back. Well, no, because this is a long one. Let me switch up the video. Let me switch up the first topic, and we'll get this one going. We'll get this one going first, y'all. Everybody got a Starbucks near you. Them is facts. And so there's some Starbucks shit. Starbucks was in the wrong. All right, let's get it.
Begin with that massive $50 million verdict against Starbucks.
LA County jury has ruled Starbucks workers were negligent when they handed the man a tray of steaming hot drinks. One spilled in his lap, leaving his genitals deformed for life.
KCAL's Lauren Posen live tonight at the Starbucks in Exposition Park where this all happened. Lauren.
Susie Wan, good evening. This story has everyone talking tonight. And that Starbucks right across the street from where we are is where the delivery driver was burned. His attorney says he's had multiple surgeries and is in pain every single day. A simple handoff of hot drinks at Starbucks forever changed delivery driver Michael Garcia's life. This is security camera video from the drive-thru, a tray full of coffees landing in his lap. His trial attorney says a barista failed to fully push a lid onto one cup. The scalding hot drink spilled into his lap, severely burning and damaging his genitals for life.
Starbucks says if our hands are off the drink, then no matter what happens, we're not responsible. So if I'm Starbucks and I hand you a drink that doesn't have a lid that's secured and it's a scalding hot 180-degree drink, or if I hand you a drink that's in a container and it's loose and it's not secured and it falls right on you the moment that I take my hands off of it, then you're responsible and I, the corporation, am not.
Garcia.
Begin with that massive $50 million verdict against Starbucks.
An LA County jury has ruled Starbucks workers were negligent when they handed the man a tray of steaming hot drinks. One spilled in his lap, leaving his genitals deformed for life.
KCAL's Lauren Posen live tonight at the Starbucks in Exposition Park where this all happened. Lauren.
Susie Wan, good evening. This story has everyone talking tonight. And that Starbucks right across the street from where we are is where the delivery driver was burned. His attorney says he's had multiple surgeries and is in pain every single day.
What in the fuck?
A simple handoff of hot drinks at Starbucks forever changed delivery driver Michael Garcia's life. This is security camera video from the drive-thru, a tray full of coffees landing in his lap. His trial attorney says a barista failed to fully push a lid onto one cup. The scalding hot drink spilled into his lap, severely burning and damaging his genitals for life.
Starbucks says if our hands are off the drink, then no matter what happens, we're not responsible. So if I'm Starbucks and I hand you a drink that doesn't have a lid that's secured and it's a scalding hot 180-degree drink, or if I hand you a drink that's in a container and it's loose and it's not secured and it falls right on you the moment that I take my hands off of it, then you're responsible and I, the corporation, am not.
Garcia suffered third-degree burns and nerve damage from the spill. Today, just after 40 minutes of deliberation, a jury sided with Garcia and ordered Starbucks to pay him $50 million in damages.
It's a reasonable verdict. It's justified. This injury changed Michael's life. It was gross negligence.
We reached out to Starbucks. A spokesperson gave us this statement, saying we sympathize with Mr. Garcia, but we disagree with the jury's decision that we were at fault for this incident and believe the damages awarded to be excessive. We plan to appeal. While the next phase of the case works its way through the legal system, burn surgeon Dr. Lester Latteran says spills from hot drinks are a common cause of injury.
Hot liquid soaks through your clothes and then it just stays on. You have a much harder time taking that off. So it can cause even more damage. We have a lot of nerve endings in our skin, and that's one of the reasons why it's so painful.
As for Garcia, his attorney says the verdict brings closure, but not complete healing.
No amount of money is ever going to make up for what happened to him. I mean, this is a 25-year-old man whose whole life has been changed, but he's grateful.
Now, Starbucks says it has the highest standards.
Man, they done boiled up his coxie, bro. And no matter what, bro, he said he had multiple surgeries. That thing ain't coming back like regular, bro. 50 million might not be enough, bro. He said he's 25.
25 years old, third degree burns and nerve damage.
What if he was a virgin? You know what I mean? He pulls out the crispy fried boiled fucking woo-wop on the broad.
Bro.
I mean, damn.
Oh my goodness. That's what Peacock said. He boiled his balls.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh my God. I seen Tim Horton.
Do you remember the McDonald's one? I mean, this was before my time. It's like in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember it per se, but I remember them always talking about it. Like the guy, he gets the McDonald's coffee, and it's nothing to do with the barista fucking up the fucking cup or the McDonald's employee in this case. He was driving, spilled the coffee in his lap, and he sued McDonald's for them making their coffee too hot.
Oh, wow.
And the motherfucker won that thing. You know what I mean? Well, they might have settled or whatever, but yeah, hey, they might have thought they could have hit for more than 50 at this point too. In this case,
well, they probably settled. They probably settled on that 50.
Well, they ruled in favor of him, so he was asking for 50. So like, man, he could have asked for the 100.
Facts.
I mean, because now the argument becomes, hey, what if they boiled my balls and now I can't even have children? Like,
I think that's part of it.
$250 million.
100%. And then just the stress off of it. He could be married, and he probably for the whole time that he's going through this thing, he ain't been able to, get his rocks off, or multiple surgeries. I can't get it in with my wifey, my girlfriend, or whatever, his choice of preference is, that's fucking with your psychological and your fucking health. Like,
yeah, and then they goddamn burned off the nerve. I mean, depending on how bad the burns were,
it was third degree.
Third degree burns on the piece, bro. Whoa. You know what I mean? What if you might have singed off your nerve endings for life? Motherfucker can't even feel nothing.
That shit crazy, bro. 100%. And they said that the lawyer for the dude was like, well, Starbucks, their thing is, once we hand you the drink, it's out of our realm because it's on you once we pass you the shit. But it shows clearly that bride didn't secure the motherfucking the cap on that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, because she probably, but however old it is to work there, 18 or whatever. You got kids running around with this shit. Like now, they just cost the company.
And Starbucks, right? They like Dutch Brothers, man. That motherfucking drive-through line slow some shit up. Don't let it be on no main street and it's blocking. To get up into the man. Because I'm telling you,
Bros be like that too, huh?
Dutch Bros, man, that motherfucking line be around the motherfucking corner, dog. 100%. So them drive-throughs and the baristas trying to push that shit out, and she just might have, been under so much stress because it's rush hour for their ass, and didn't fuck with it right. Boom, and bruh, just and bro, that's what's so fucked up.
They need to reinvent the cap where it's kind of like. When you push it on, it suctions or something. You know what I mean?
Well, see, this happened in LA, right? So you got, and I'm not trying to say I don't think about the environment and shit like that, right? But here in California, they done got rid of plastic straws. They done got rid of all types of utensils like type shit in this fast food industry because
you ain't lying.
You know what I mean? So
funny.
And all that shit is all recycled shit. Not saying that is, that shit don't work or nothing. But you know what I mean? If we gonna fix shit like that, then you got to stop regulating shit. We are one of the most regulated states there is, you know what I mean? Now that type of, you know, I'm not trying to say that that's what cost these people this 50 million, you know what I mean? Because it was pure negligence. It shows in the video for sure, but you know what I mean? It's
gross negligence.
And then the cold thing is they got the money to fight that shit, to fight that. You like you said, they awarded bruh that, and they said that they feel like that it's not on us, and they feel that it's an unfair judgment. So they finna go to war over that shit.
They're gonna make this fool go to war with fucking on the appeals court, and they're gonna try to drain him as much of that money.
100%, bro.
They're gonna take that thing to the Supreme Court. Hey, next thing you know, that little homegirl, she's gonna get locked up. They're like, you know what? It's her fault.
Right.
You know what? You're working off this 50 million.
Yeah, they canned her young ass. Oh, my mother.
You ain't lying out there like, done. We got you on camera, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Emil said Tim Hortons is where it's at. Y'all have to. No, we don't got no Tim Hortons.
No, we don't got Tim Hortons out here.
Yeah, when I was in BC though, they got Hortons in BC though. On my mama.
See, there you go. That's that Canadian special brew shit. I'm sure. You know what I mean?
We got Starbucks pods at home for the Nespresso machine. That's right. Top of the morning, Albert.
What up, Albert? I remember I got one of those years. See, here's a cheat code, gentlemen. Whenever it's like Mother's Day or like Valentine's Day, sometimes you just ask, "Hey, what do you want?" Right? And my girl, one year she said she wanted an espresso, or what was it? You know, the little what's the one with the pods? Not the Nespressos, but the
the Keurig.
The Keurig. She wanted a Keurig. Then then that was like a Valentine's Day. Then Mother's Day comes around. She's like, I want an espresso machine. I said, an espresso machine? She said, no, Nespresso. I said, oh, okay. You know what I mean? But still, though, you know, hey, listen, those are clutch right there.
Oh my
God. You'll have them on a fucking bloop, bloop, bloop. You know what I mean? You wake up in the morning, that shit's already made.
Be ready to go. On everything. You walk right out your house with your cup ready to go, man. Get your day started. My mama. Peacock said it was an old lady with the McDonald's coffee shit.
There you go. That's what it was.
My mama.
That old hag got a bag.
100%, bro. That shit crazy, dog.
Burn her whole lady parts up, I'm sure.
I mean, I've done that before on my way to work, though. You know what I mean? Because I go to work double fisted, so my coffee pot is a 5 cup, right? So I'm able to fill up my thermos and walk in with either a red cup or one of my mugs, right? And so my dumb ass, when I be going to work, and you know, if I'm watching well, I ain't gonna say that, but if I got get up in the morning on the phone with coffee in my hand, you know what I mean, doing too much and that shit spill it burn the shit out of you. There ain't no 180 degree coffee coming out of my shit, but yeah, I've done that shit. And that shit do hurt though, bro. 100%. So
I mean, it's scalding hot liquid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey, here's some in the Asian mafia shit, allegedly, right? You know what I mean? Hey, a motherfucker owes some money. Man, you make some rice, bro, out the rice cooker. You know what I mean? Then when that motherfucker's done, open that bitch up, some motherfucker's hand in there. Hey, yo. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, that's torturing it like a motherfucker, boy. Oh,
allegedly.
Come on now. Let me see. That's the whole new meaning of being Limp Bizkit.
Fuck.
Lee is on fire this morning, boy. Shout out to the ear of the streets.
They know he's the $50 million man now too. So you know, hey, now all of a sudden he's gonna get extra attention, bro. They're gonna be on that little fried crispy joint in no time. You know what I mean? Hey, look, he got $50 million. He'd be like, I need y'all to extract the swimmers right out the little. He's like, see that little shrivel right there? That used to be my balls.
That's the last one. Freeze it.
He's like, I need you to go up in there
and grab it.
Swimmers.
Oh, everything. Freeze the motherfuckers.
Oh, you know what I mean? He's gonna have a reality TV show. He's like, he's gonna be a dating show. He's gonna have like 10 women, but he can't sleep with none of them because he can't physically. So he's like,
oh my goodness,
I'm choosing the one. And then he has the little turkey baster. He's like, I got some of my swimmers in here. At the end of this competition, one of y'all is gonna have my baby.
Right.
The bitches will be winning too. They'll be like, what? $50 million, and I ain't gotta fuck. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, we stay producing content no matter what. That'd be a hell of a show, bro. Oh my
Hey,
mouth.
listen, have your people call my people. He got $50 million. He can afford shit. You know what I mean?
Man, and then like I don't know if I think they might have said Brett was like a delivery driver, or he might, that might have been
He might have been doing like Uber Eats or some shit.
right. And you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he don't got to see his coworkers, but just maybe some social internet. I mean, we talking about it here, so just the embarrassment about that alone too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like it's so much.
They got off cheap for $50 million, bro.
Man, they got hey, bro, 100%, bro. They really fucked bro life up, 100%.
He ain't lying, bro. He's gonna have all that money. He's gonna have the state of the art. He's gonna have the state of the art penis, bro. Motherfucker's gonna spend half the bread.
He gonna be the bionic man.
He's gonna be broke. They'll be like, oh, he spent $49 million on his new piece.
Fucking A. That shit is crazy.
That's fucked up, man. Oh man, I'm never drinking coffee again.
I ain't never buying it from the store. I ain't buying it for no. Well, I don't fuck with Starbucks anyways, though. That shit is bullshit to me. I don't like the
man.
drinks.
I felt bad because this just happened to one of my 11-year-old. They went because my oldest daughter. She drives now, so that's their thing. Them two, they'll go pick up the Starbucks orders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like she walking in, she got the tray, and then she goes to pick her little she does like the vanilla bean frap. You know what I mean? Where it's like a non-coffee because she's a kid. You know what I mean? But she pulled the thing out, and then she just pulls the cap off, and the thing falls all over the wood floor. And we cleaned it real quick. I was mad as fuck, but she's like, "Oh, the cap just came off." And I'm like, "Yeah, right."
Everything. That shit ain't no good, bro. Oh, fuck your whole interior up. You gotta wipe that shit down. Then you can't let the coffee dry up because it's gonna stick all like how the doctor said about it just sticking. Oh my god.
We got the steamer, so right after we wipe everything up.
Yep.
Steamer and shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, everything.
That steamer's clutch.
Peacock said now they have caution contents, may be extremely hot warnings or something like that on the coffee cups.
Hey, you're gonna have to start digitally signing a waiver every time you buy a Starbucks now.
Oh, everything.
It's a hot drink.
Sign your life away. Oh, everything to buying some fucking coffee. Emil said, "What's Dutch Brothers?" It's a coffee like type shop, but it's
a coffee shop. But it's like
sweet drinks. It's like lattes, and I don't know. I don't drink that sweet shit. Oh,
yeah, they make all kind of shit over there. You know what I mean? Fucking but yeah, there's Dutch Bros, and then there's 16 grams. Is that what it's called? Or 8 grams or whatever. There's another one, but that's like a Vietnamese coffee shop where that's where you get that fucking woo woo. You know what I mean?
That strong shit.
Yeah, that shit. You get them iced coffees over there, go crazy, bro. Like you're amped. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my mama. When I was in Miami, I was mad I didn't try the Cuban coffee on everything.
Oh yeah.
They say that Cuban coffee's stronger than a motherfucker too.
Hell yeah. Shit, you know what the Cubans be having.
Peacock said that stuff's so stupid. They got disposable straws still wrapped in right, bro. 100%.
You ain't lying. It's wrapped in plastic.
Shout out to Boogie's Comedy Slam. Top of the morning to you, big bro. He said for a second I thought that was Sharp. That's 2 times this week somebody that said my breath sound like Sharp.
Hey, you know what? But see, I'm always gonna say Sharp to me sounds like Tone Loc. You know what I mean? That funky Cole Medina.
Oh my mama.
I told Sharp, I bet you ask Sharp, he doesn't know his daddy. I bet you he doesn't. Statistically, and no, this is a bad joke, but he might not know his pappy. I bet you it's Tone Loc.
Oh,
Tone Loc been getting it in.
We was just talking about that was yesterday's show.
That was just talking about that.
Oh, everything.
I get it all though. I've got Tone Loc. I've got Sharp now twice this week. Get Macho Man all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Minnesota Den said I play that trick on my wife all the time. I tell her you'll never guess where I'm bringing you for dinner. Then she's like, "Oh, you taking me to Texas Roadhouse?" I'm like, "Yep, you guessed it." Everything.
You know what I'm saying? You get to eat the roasted peanuts and just throw them bitches on the ground.
Right on the ground. Oh my mama.
Just like mom taught me.
We need coffee in Vegas. Hey, that's how I start my day off, big bro. Oh my mama, my coffee, and when I'm on vacation, it's gonna be the motherfucking White Claws. 100%. Then we elevate to the beers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, see, for me, I wake up, brush his teeth, drink some water, smoke a joint, then we're back right on it. I don't do the coffee.
Yeah, I gotta have my coffee, bro.
No, I can dig it.
I got to.
I did coffee for a minute there when I was like a 9-to-5er. Like back when I was like maybe 18, 19, that era. Where like, you know what I'm saying? And I thought I was cool. Smoking a cigarette, having my morning coffee.
Oh, everything.
You feel me?
with the gang, with the fellow co-workers.
Right.
Oh,
Chopping it
everything.
up. Hey, y'all see the game last night?
Come on now. Top of the morning, Johnny.
Hey,
Top of the morning,
Johnny.
Gary.
Means everybody.
Come on now. You got anything going out on this one, Brody?
Oh man, I feel for the guy, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, selfishly, I pray for me. You know what I mean? I pray one day I'm on the Starbucks run getting sent by my lady. And that motherfucker got, you know what? See, it's things like this that'll make me secure the lids before I lift this bitch moving forward. You know what I mean? Like, let me go make sure this motherfucker's on correctly.
Right.
Then they're, Bogey? You know what I mean? They read the motherfucking name right.
Yeah, or they'll misspell it. They'll misspell your name.
Bogard.
Oh, everything. Yeah, my thing going out is you know, they deserve to pay, bruh, 100%. Like you said, that 50 might not be enough. If bruh is really damaged and they said he had 3rd-degree burns on there, you know what I mean?
He had surgeries. That means they had to graft shit to his
multiple,
shit probably.
100%, 3rd-degree
They had
burns.
to go and get skin off his back and put it on his woo-wop, bruh.
Oh, my mama. Facts,
Hey,
100%.
he pulls out the woo-wop on the bro. This shit look like Frankenstein and shit.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. So my thing is not only
psychological damage for life.
There it is there, bro. Not only is it physical damage,
emotional damage.
All of the above, bro. 100%. And they have to pay for that shit because it's clearly negligent on their employee, bro. 100%.
You know what's crazy? Is bro, I don't know, man. I hope the guy doesn't kill himself because I'm like, my cock is gone. I'm like, no reason for living.
Oh, everything, bro.
That's a bad joke.
Fuck, bro. Oh, man.
That's my kind of my shtick.
Hey,
I say the terrible jokes.
Come on now. Emil said, if I don't drink my coffee in the morning, I'm super gumpy, man. I got to have my shit, man.
Go ahead.
Oh, Minnesota did said I did last year Vegas with no coffee. I need coffee this year. Oh, everything.
Yeah, that first year we was in Vegas. I remember, man, the last man standings was always me and Dennis and then and Kidda. Because Kidda would just wake up and it's like midnight. He's like, oh, what y'all doing? You know what I mean? Like Kidda would just be flash naps throughout the day.
Vamping, bro. Oh,
he was vamping like a motherfucker. And then so like we was drinking, but then like, you know, be like 4 or 5 in the morning. Everybody started turning in, but like at 6:30, 7 in the morning, Dennis, I could hear Dennis making a coffee. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm getting up and drinking.
Like, it's mandatory, man.
I'm gonna get up and get right back on the horse.
Peacock said, I just had my coffee with the cannellini horchata flavor. Let's go. Oh, my mama.
Hey, Peacock's gonna be mad. It's like because Peacock's already mad chill. But then that's what them drinks do to me.
Come on now, they just relax your motherfucking ass. So I'm telling you, I told the story yesterday about when we went and got my cousin Kia some of them drinks, right? And you know, she going through what she going through. Yeah. Man, and she don't fuck with no flour, right? Well, she'll burn a little flour every now and then, but when she got to hitting that drink, man, her eyes, nigga, was super slant. And you could just tell by the way she was moving, bro. She feeling great off that shit, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's helping her ass 100%. Love you, cousin Kia. Oh, my mama.
Yeah, man. Shout out to cousin. Prayers up.
Come on now. Top of the morning, plug up.
What's up, plug?
Oh, everything. Let's get into the next one, y'all. Top of the morning, Derek. My bad, big bro.
What's up, Derek? Salute.
Come on now.
Philly, stand up.
Stand the fuck up, man.
Yeah, Derek finna be out there too.
Oh, it's gonna be lit, man.
Yeah, we ain't playing.
The cells look like they're all the same.
In Ohio's Butler County Jail, Sheriff Richard Jones is eager to fill these cells.
Got a bed over here, little cabinet, sink.
Happy to provide a resource now that the Department of Homeland Security says its immigration detention centers are at capacity after ICE arrested 32,809 individuals since President Trump's inauguration.
Well, they have
We can't do mass deportations without sheriffs like you.
They need, and we are willing to help. I shook hands with President Trump.
Right after Trump won the election in November, Jones contacted ICE and renegotiated a contract his jail had with the agency during the first Trump administration. Butler County now charges ICE for holding detainees, renting out its beds for a price per head, potentially bringing the county millions of dollars a year.
300
Wow.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
the people
What are you
are
charging?
paying for
As
that
much as I can get. We're charging $68 a day, and that pays for my employees, pays for what they need.
Tack on another $36 per hour for transportation.
Is it about the money?
No, it's about doing the right thing. If you look at what these people, the crimes that they have committed since they've been here, what's it worth for somebody that's been murdered or somebody that's been raped?
Saidu So says he accidentally missed a court appointment that led to a deportation order in 2006. For years, his family sought to keep him in the U.S., but in 2016, he was convicted of a crime following a car collision. In 2018, ICE brought him to Sheriff Jones's jail in Butler County. He now lives in the Ivory Coast, separated from his daughter, a U.S. citizen.
Butler County, I'm still going through some trauma from Butler County.
He alleges staff at the jail beat another detainee until blood surrounded his cell.
What are you worried could happen to other people like you there?
Somebody's going to put hands on them. They will be beat up.
In a lawsuit filed in 2020 and still pending, other detainees shared experiences similar to So's. The sheriff's office denies all allegations, saying our staff are trained professionals and would not beat anyone. Jones has been reelected in this community 6 times, and for most of those years has had this sign right in front of his jail.
That's the legal designation. Illegal aliens. That's where they're at. So now,
Right, but it's not an amusement park. Is it dehumanizing to have this here for people to just gawk and
I
stare?
don't see anybody gawking.
Back in the migrant detention business, he's confident his Ohio community is with him. Antonia Hilton, NBC News.
I don't know. That's just damn, that's just crazy. 32,000 in just that area? Is that what they said?
I want to say 1,000 since his since Trump came back into office, but this is his second go around doing this.
He might have said like 32,000
that they deported.
Yeah, I don't think it's just the one area though, but still, that's just alarming. I'm glad I live in the West Coast.
So, top of the morning song, top of the morning cooking Kamush. What's going on, Crook?
The building.
So it said that this dude is renting out beds to the ICE people for $68 per bed for them to house their ICE detainees. So we know already that the prison system is industry. They get paid off of it. You got private prisons, 100%. So, you know what I mean? Whether in the community or not, you got how certain laws favor motherfuckers to get more time and don't get more time. So basically, this shit is letting you know that the prison system, the detainee system, whether you on whatever side of the fence you on about the immigrants here being here, how they got here, whatever, it just lets you know that humans and being in the prison system or being in jail is it's a business, bro. 100%.
You ain't lying. I mean, it's about what is that thing? They said it was costing that community millions of dollars. So I mean, what is it coming out?
They're making millions of dollars for the community.
They're making millions of dollars.
Yeah, because they're renting the beds out.
He did say the community was with him.
Yeah, they're renting the beds out to the ICE. So ICE is a federal, they federal, right? And this is a county jail. You know what I mean? So the sheriff of that county jail has a deal with the ICE department to rent out their beds to house their detainees. You know what I mean? So not only is they getting money for the motherfuckers that's committing crimes in that county by housing them motherfuckers, they also getting money for from the federal government to house they, you know what I mean? Because like how you said, it might have been 30,000 deportees since Trump then came into office. So just imagine how many. He's renting out 300 beds at $68 a day, and then $40 for transportation. So he making $100. Well, $68. Yeah, $100 a day. If they got to keep going back and forth, or it's just the 68 from them, you know what I mean? And 300 beds, 365 days a year, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they in there for however long they're in there till they get transported out, right? So then they just filling them back up, right? You feel me? Like it's a revolving door right now.
Yeah, Emil said it was 32,000.
Even bro, remember he said going back to
good looking Emil.
What did he say?
He said it was 32,000.
Yeah, 32,000. Yeah. Wow. That's a lot of motherfuckers, man. And like, think about this. It ain't just, you know what? Like, at first, you know what I mean, with his campaign early on back in 2016, he was talking about like building a wall and doing all this crazy shit with keep the Mexicans out, whatnot. But it's like, yo, you had Biden come in and he did the sanctuary states type of shit, where he let refugees come in. You know what I mean? So
yeah, we were one of them,
right? But it wasn't just Hispanics; it was like Asians too. You know what I mean? Caribbeans, you name it, they was coming in through Mexico, coming in through the border states. You know what I mean? And then finding quote unquote sanctuary in these states. So like, shout out to the Bears, Brews, and the Bros. You know what I mean? Smokey over there, he was telling me Chicago got overrun. You know what I mean? Like but see, so now then you get Trump back in there. Now you got ICE. It's almost like one hand washes the other, because then it'll let hella fools come in, and now you got this new business, and that's in the business of quickly shipping them out. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh,
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It really is. If they say that the reason why they, sanctuary states and all that is to be able for them blue states to get to help them get votes, because they knew that they was finna they didn't have no chance to win the election. You know what I mean? And in some of them states, they said that you didn't have to have an ID to vote. You know what I mean? You didn't have to, be a registered.
They pulled a Republican. They went and did their best Republican impersonation. And like, listen, how we gonna get hella votes? Yeah. I mean, think about this. Look with Obama, that first term, right? It was like you had all the minorities and minority communities that never even voted. They came out like, I'm voting for Obama. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like shit. That shit was like a landslide. You know what I mean? Then it was almost like a landslide with Trump the first time. You know what I mean? But what did they do? It was like the mail-in votes. Or also the fucking WikiLeaks right beforehand. They had the drop on Hillary and the whole fucking Clinton administration and everybody she was tied to. So that, you know what I mean? It was just like boom. But then they literally didn't they impeach Trump at the end? You know what I'm saying? It's been great because now he's back. That's just kind of crazy. It's like, you can't write this any better. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is wild.
Only in America.
Only in America.
100%, bro, on everything. But back to this story though, like after they got to talking about them renting out the beds and shit like that, she goes and talks to a deportee who was a resident of I guess of that county, and I guess got caught up in the suite because he wasn't fully legit. I guess he was trying to get legit because they said that the reason why they deported him because he missed the fucking court date. You know what I mean? Now I know shit happens and all that too though, but if bro was really trying to become a citizen and he missed the court date, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Do better.
Yeah, well.
I mean, and unfortunately they're gonna set a certain parameters and rules and shit. And then like, hey, shout out to my man Attila. You know what I mean? I knew him for since 2004, and you know what I mean? It took him. I knew him almost 20 years before he. 2020. I think he got a citizenship finally. He's from Hungary. He's from Hungary. You know what I mean?
Oh, everything.
Yeah, he's
Hungarian. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. 100%. And then bro was saying that they he seen motherfuckers get beat up in that jail. The ICE people, the people that's immigrants, he seen them getting beat up and shit like that. You know what I mean? And you had the Guantanamo shit where they was, even though that them motherfuckers was high level like type shit, but them motherfuckers was beating them motherfuckers too. You know what I mean? And it was Americans were like, come on now, like these is motherfucking humans, my nigga. 100%. Like you can't be doing that shit, man. You know. And now you profiting off these people. You treating them like shit. 100%. Like, come on, man. But you know, like creating criminals for profit. Some prison system is like college. Once you're in the system, you're just a number. 100%, bro. This shit crazy. Damn, why are we even holding these people? Just deport them back to their countries. 100%. You know what I mean? That's because that money is in there to go ahead and funnel that shit out. 100%. You know what I mean? They gonna hold their ass there for 3-4 months, and then, like, you know what I mean? Trump, he threatened to put tariffs on one of them South America countries because they wasn't taking they illegal aliens back. So when bruh said, man, we finna put the tariffs on you, the president of that country or whatever that run that shit, he like, okay, man, we gonna take them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So, you know, you got, is we paying to send them back? Is these countries...
And you know what's unfortunate is, like, because you could be like my man's, he's Hungarian. He legit looked like Slim Shady, right? He got the blue eyes, though. Like, but anyways, he looked like Slim Shady. So he could be out here in America, and they ain't gonna look his way twice. You feel me? Even though he's a foreigner, because he looks like an American. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, you know, even the Canadians that shout out to my cousin Bruce. You know what I mean? He's a Canadian. He came out here as an illegal alien, like back in the 80s. You know what I mean? But he came in through like Detroit, through Michigan. You know what I mean? But you know, he'd always joke too, like, "Yeah, I'm an illegal alien." He naturalized. You know what I mean? Over time. But see, it probably wasn't as hard for him though, right? To get you know, go through that process. You feel me?
Yeah, now Trump, he trying to, so right now you can pay for a green card, right? It's a certain green card where you can pay for it now, right? So this motherfucker wants to have another green card, but it's called a gold card where you got to pay like $5 million to come into this motherfucker. But he says it's gonna create opportunities because you get the elite of the elite from out, you know, out the world to come in here and start making businesses and shit like that.
All the cartel kids.
All the cartel kids, oh my mama.
They put them in the best schools. They put them in, you know what, we're sending you to America. It only cost me $5 million.
Come on now, only $5 million. A drop in the bag. Oh, everything. Peacock said, yeah, Bogey is correct. They set up the rules and ways for you to gain citizenship in a way that's extremely difficult, or it takes a long time. I took a immigration class in college. Everything.
Yeah,
just meant to be
crazy.
100%.
Yeah, and like even like you know, obviously my or maybe not so obvious, but my folks came from the Philippines, and then like bringing over the other relatives, you gotta like sponsor them. That shit takes a minute. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? You gotta
like, I mean, I don't know what that entails, but like they always say, oh, you have to sponsor them. Like my dad, when he talks about my Uncle Pete, took like 15 years to get him sponsored. Then once you get him sponsored, he can get him over and he gets a visa. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
wow.
Then, like, yeah, my Uncle Pete, he's been here since 2002, maybe. You know what I mean? And he became a citizen maybe like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but you know, it's an entire thing. My pops came here in like 78.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, bruh.
You know what I'm saying? It was like yeah, I didn't meet the rally till I was fucking in high school. You know what I mean? He had already had hella kids. And then when he got over, it was like he brought over his oldest daughter. She was probably like 8 at the time. You know what I mean? Then his other kids, he didn't bring them over till they was grown, like high school and shit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, it took him a while to get him over. You know what I mean? He'll go back and visit and shit, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, like that's like
he got the whole bam out.
So like a couple of my coworkers, they Hispanic, and you know they stay sending shit back to Mexico. You know what I mean? They building houses out there for when they retire. You know what I mean? They still got family out there, stay sending shit back. You know what I mean? Once a year, go back. You know what I mean? Go fuck with they peoples and shit.
Yeah, you know what's hella funny is like, so my pops, you know what I mean? They had like condos and shit down in the PI, like on some retirement shit. You know what I mean? Like condos, but they're like, you know, beachfront type shit.
Oh, wow.
Like, yeah, but my mom's, she, you know, they've been out here since 78, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So mom's, she's like, I like the PI, but I'm, you know, they're American as fuck now. You know what I mean? Because you go over there, the weather is crazy. You know what I mean? I mean, you're living large though. You know what I mean? Like the peso, the dollar to the peso is insane. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, you go out there and just ball out. You know what I mean?
On everything.
Yeah, same thing down in Mexico. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my Hispanic homies. You know what I mean? The same thing. They go down there. They live large.
Come on now.
But it's down there it's different too. You know what I mean? You got buddy. You got to be careful to kidnap your ass for money and shit. Same thing in the PI. The PI. I ain't never been too, but that was always like the stories they told me. Like, oh, when you go out there with your Jordans and shit, they're gonna be on you.
100%. They know what time it is. Come on now.
They're gonna be on you. It's like all the bitches gonna be on you, but then all the dudes they're gonna hem you up. Like,
right, for sure.
All my older cousins are like, yeah, bro. You know what I mean?
You gotta walk light. You gotta walk light while you out the country.
Yeah, my older cousins and them, right? There was a Bahalana gangs, a BNG. And see, this is the thing, is like most of them, so their generation, their gang was hella thick because you just get hella fools that weren't from America. You know what I mean? We weren't born here. You know what I mean? I was one of the first generation born. You know what I'm saying? Because most of there's 14 of them on my mom's side, 7 brothers, 7 sisters. So I got hella cousins. You know what I mean? But the whole family was a gang. You know what I mean? And then like, you know what I mean? Because you can't, you out here in this new shit. You feel me? In the 80s. You know what I mean? Like it's going down.
It was really popping. Trust me, I know. Oh, everything. Real talk. And they was in the Bay.
In the Bay. You know what I mean? And you got this big old melting pot. But that's what's dope, growing up in the melting pot.
100%.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? We just
we got all
walks of life.
The 100%. We got rallies every color, race, whatever. On my mama. 100%.
All kind of half breed.
And so, and that's why a motherfucker, like, you know what I mean? Especially when you come from the community, man, you don't give a fuck about, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
sometimes it do happen, but more than often, you got homies, especially if you done went to school all the way through, man. You got Asian homies, you got SA homies, you got white homies, man. You got everything, right? 100%. So, you know what I mean? It really shouldn't be no fucked up against you. Know what I mean?
That's what is crazy. Like when I used to like go to state, like different places and shit. Like, you go to like I remember when I was in Atlanta, I was like, oh, this is dope. This is like Black Hollywood. You know what I mean? But then like they was tripping off me. They're like, so you Filipino? I'm like, yeah. And then if you're like, so you know karate? Or like even I'll be like, I'm Filipino, I'll be like Pacquiao. And they'll be like, oh, okay, word. Because like, they ain't never, I'm like, damn, they ain't integrated like that. So it's like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They would think I'm Puerto Rican or something, or some kind of Hispanic or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got the essay. They got the essay rallies out in Atlanta for sure.
Oh, for sure.
On my mama.
Yeah, man, cartels everywhere.
100% on my mama.
Yeah, I mean,
but see, that's what's, just to come back to the story though, is like, it's the dehumanization of these motherfuckers that's running these jails and shit, bro. If they really in here beating on, if they renting these motherfucking jails out, renting these beds out to the federal government, and the federal government ain't coming in there and seeing that these people is being poorly treated, damn near getting physically harmed and shit like that, and they still getting money off these people, letting these people sit for 3-4 months and then getting deported, like, man, that shit is definitely not cool, bro. And then the way that they be hitting these places, like they be raiding them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? They'll get the drop and they'll raid, you know what I mean? Not knowing that they probably know they'll raid the spot, it be kids and shit like that, you know what I mean? And that's another thing, man. What's up with the kids if the mom and dad ain't got the right paperwork to be here? What they do with the kids? Where the kids sit at? You know what I mean? What they gotta go do?
If the kids are American born, they can't do nothing. But it's like, but then where do they go? Like, who's taking care of if they're young kids, if they're not grown enough to take care of themselves? You know what I mean? Like, you know what's fucked up too is like, it's unfortunate too, because the mindset for these motherfuckers, it becomes sadists. You know what I'm saying? Where people that take advantage of being in a position of authority, you know what I mean?
Right.
And they beating on these motherfuckers because they treating them like they ain't got no rights. Like, oh, you're an immigrant. You know what I mean? They just beat on, oh, who's gonna? It's just like somebody who will beat on the people in a mental health facility or something, right? who's gonna believe the people that's out of their mind, or for lack of a better term, right? Like same thing, like, oh, hey, they're gonna beat these fools down, and say, oh, what you gonna do? There ain't nobody, you ain't got no rights here. Who you gonna tell? You know what I mean? Like, that's just fucked up.
That's exactly how I feel right there, big bro. 100%. And now it's a mass sweep of everybody. You know what I mean? It's like fucked up, bro. 100%. You know what I mean? On everything. That shit kind of fucked me up by watching that shit.
Yeah, when bro was like, he done beat him up in the cell. They showed that cell. It's just a little tiny little box. Then he said, bro was whooping on him, and then blood was splatting everywhere, type of shit. I'm like, how do you not like? But see, that's the thing too. Is like I said, they treating them like they not, like they're not humans. Like they ain't got no rights because they're not, they don't got no paperwork.
Right.
You know what I mean, they basically just house them until they ship them off, and at the same time making the buku off it. You know what I'm saying? With the perfect excuse, right? Like, oh, we're holding them because we're thoroughly checking out the person, the detainee. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? I would imagine there is some fools that slip through the cracks. Like, listen, bro, I renewed my visa. I went to my shit and woo, woo. And I'm like, sure. You know what I mean? And they did a whole job. And let it show. Don't miss your appointments.
Right, 100%. Please.
Don't do your court dates. Because, man, a lot of that shit gets fall through the woodwork. Like, when they say, oh, they're going to submit the paperwork. Why is this not digital? Right? Like,
right. Even if it's digital, sometimes they
in that cell, they're gonna ship you off to a place that you ain't never even been since you was a baby.
Hey, even if that shit is digital, sometimes it just still sits and they don't happen to see it. I see that all the time, big bro. 100%. You know what I mean? That shit crazy, bro. You know, I hope any motherfucker that's trying to get over here and change their life and better their life, you know what I mean? I'm all for that shit.
Don't do it.
100%. Nah, hey, I'm all for it, man. Just make sure that you just go about the right way and just don't be on no weird shit out here. 100%, man.
No. And what I meant is that, like, you know what I mean? America, it's like, it's kind of crazy. It's like the way I have faith. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Period. You know what I mean? I hope it's, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we're already being looked at in the world. Like, you know what's crazy is my partner's dad is. Shout out to all my white homies, like my homie Nancy. He's like, when I went to Europe and different parts of Europe, like, they be, oh, you're American, they hate. You know what I mean? Like, you know, motherfuckers don't like Americans like that. But see, I bet you if we was walking around there, we would blend right in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's shit crazy. But when they don't like Americans and shit, we already have that negative connotation.
They hate Americans.
So it's like, you know what I mean? And Trump is coming in there throwing his dick over his shoulder. You know what I mean? He's getting it done, but whatever it is, just is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the stock market's crashing right now. Buy everything.
100%. Oh my
it's
mama.
Time to buy.
It's time to buy. Hey, they don't like Americans, but they love the culture though.
You ain't lying. I mean, see, you know what's crazy? Back in the days, if you were an artist, it was about breaking in America. If you were like 100%. A non-American, that's why, like, you know, because like America's consumers, they'll buy. You know what I mean? They'll make you rich. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers gonna buy. This is when they're still selling actual intangible things. You know, albums, CDs, records, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, that's why Drake got so mega big. You know what I mean? He was quote unquote international. He was an international superstar right out the gate.
Yeah, that's like the little bride Talia. You know, she from South Africa or somewhere like that, and she done broke into this motherfucker.
You break into the States, you in there because you tour the States. You know what I mean? Then you got the world. You know that once you get big in America, that sets you up for the world tours too, because like you say, everybody's tapped into Western, quote unquote, Western culture, Western pop culture specifically. You know what I mean?
Come on now. Them is facts. Peacock said it's just meant to deter people from continuing the process and actually gaining citizenship.
Yeah, they just kind of push you back. You know what I mean? Test some motherfucking patience. You know what I mean?
No, them is facts.
And push you back because you're under time parameters too when you're like getting like a visa or say you got like a student visa, and then what happens when you graduate? You're like, oh shit, I gotta go back home. You know what I mean? But you know, shit crazy.
My professor was from Cuba, and she hadn't seen her husband in 10 years because he had trouble gaining citizenship. whoa. Everything. And I think I don't even think there's flights from America into Cuba. I think you got to go somewhere else and then get into Cuba.
Word.
I
You might
think
got to
so.
go like with the Bahamas or something.
Some Mexico, maybe the Bahamas. Yeah,
but we opened up now, though. We're opened
it's
up
opened
now.
up now? Okay.
Yeah, probably like, because I remember at one point you start seeing everybody got Cuban cigars all of a sudden and shit. You know, and then like they're like, oh yeah, they opened up like little trades or whatever the fuck they opened up with Cuba. But they'll, I think they opened up the visas. There you go. So they allow people to come here too now and go there.
Trump is a salesman. He just says whatever people want to hear so he can get the deal done. Mexico is nice to visit, but that's about it in my opinion. I dated a girl from Sinaloa. Oh,
the one that looked like Kim K. And you remember she had the pink AK or the pink something, but she had the pink drop top Lambo. But she was a hitter. She was a hitter from Sinaloa.
One of my coworkers, this is my dog. He invited me to his wedding, and he from Sinaloa. So when the mariachi out there, you know what I mean, the service and when all got going, when it was time to turn up, when the mariachi got to singing and shit, I'm not knowing what they saying, but the only thing that I know that they're saying, they were saying Sinaloa.
Yeah.
Sinaloa.
I think it's called like corrido.
Like some real mafia type shit in that motherfucking old bro. Oh, everything.
No, real shit. I think it's called like corrido or something like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but because you got like the mariachi shit, then you got the gangster mafia shit, and that's the corrido. You know?
Bro, they had security at the gate, and it's at a fat ass ranch all the way by Matherfield. So if you know the area, the lay of the land, going that way is nothing but like type hella big ass properties. You acre and a half, 2 acres, sitting on type of shit. So you got security when you pull up, you know, letting you know, woo, woo, you know what I mean? You got a park before you had to walk, man. That shit was lit to the motherfucker on my mama. I had a damn good time. I was drunker than a motherfucker that night, though. Oh my mama.
You ain't lying. They drinking the Bucanas.
Man, they had this one mixed drink with some tequila in that motherfucker. That motherfucker was going down, bruh. My cup stayed full that night. My boy wasn't playing.
Every time I'm in Mexico, I can't do anything with ice in it. I've had too many bad experiences.
Not at all. Everything.
I'm like, listen, I'm taking a shot and I'm drinking the fucking beer. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
You go to Mexico party for 3 days and then 3 days at home on the shitter.
Like the scene on Minister Society when Kane got out of jail. Everything. Peacock said, yeah, all these border towns are like that. You got to watch yourself, hide your shit, and definitely don't make it seem like you're an American citizen. Actually, don't even be in Mexico after dark.
I remember before we was 21. So I remember we was like fresh 18ers. We was going down there to TJ's. And this is when TJ's was still grimy looking. Like, you know, now it looks nice. They didn't gentrify a lot, but it still goes down, obviously. But anyways, so we hop in the cabs. You cross right over the border, and we hop in these cabs. And then, like, you know, we're already faded because we're pre-faded. We're kids, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then, like, I jump in the thing. I was like, hey, bro, this shit crazy, bro. We're in Mexico. You know what I mean? Because this is my first time, like, actually even leaving the country. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, shit, we're in Mexico. And then I asked my boy, and he's from San Diego, right? I was like, hey, is that Mexican mafia shit real? He just does one of these, elbows me. We're in the back with the little taxi, right?
Don't say it 3 times, they gonna pop up.
Don't even ever mention the Mexican mafia, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, what if that cab driver's Mexican mafia? He's like, oh, I got some Americans. You know what I mean?
Candyman gonna pop up on your ass.
Oh, shit, my bad. My dumb ass just thinking out loud. Hey, that Mexican mafia shit real.
Come on now. Oh, everything.
Young dumbass Bogard.
Hey, Peacock said, no offense, Bogey, but Filipinos are just Mexicans pretending to be Asian, basically primos.
Hey, I mean, shit, it's funny because we're all confused because we're islanders. We're not even like actually Asians. Hold on, baby. And then, but the Spaniards then took over our shit. And then look at me, I'm living proof.
Song said, mom and her husband from Korea. Her husband was in the Air Force. I've been here since I was 5 years old. And yes, I have a green card that never expires. I'm an alien. That's right. Oh, everything. Have you been to? Have you lived in other countries before though, big bro? Oh, everything. Because I know, like, my homegirl, she, I want to say her and her family was in Germany before. Oh, I forgot what part of the world they were in Germany. Or what part of the world they were stationed at. On everything. That's what's up. Top of the morning, Banks. What's going on with you, big bro? We almost through the draft. Where we at? Let me see. Oh yeah, we got Bernie Mac on the clock. He down. We about to get into this 48th round. Oh yeah, we about to end this joint up 100%. Let me see. Let me get ready to pull the second one up, y'all. This is a damn good one. So this is a story that we covered already before. And it seemed like the plot then got a little bit thicker in this story right here. Let me get my shit ready and we're gonna get into it. I hope the kids are going to foster homes or relatives. I'm down to send out all the criminals, but to the people, keep the people that are hard workers. Just got to sign them up to pay taxes. Yeah, 100%. I definitely agree with that, big bro. My mommy, you know what I mean? Because like my daughter, you know, one of her best friends that she didn't went to high school with all the way through high school, you know, got to deal with, you know what I mean? And ain't, you know what I mean, at any point in time is, you know what I mean, and it's so fucked up 100%. And all they want to do, you know, get their education, make a contribution to society, bro. On my mama, that shit is fucked up, bro. On everything, you know. As long as you ain't on that bullshit and you want to be a productive citizen, 100%, man. Let's get to it, man. 100%, bro. Don't matter you was born here or not, what color you is, man. You know what I mean? That shit is fucking bullshit. But you know, we was all taught to hate each other. And the ones that see through that bullshit, they definitely don't like that shit for sure. Oh, my mama. Yeah, Cario is a type of song from mariachi. Oh, yeah. Corrido is a type of song from mariachi on everything. Yep, I lived in Japan and in Germany on everything. That's federal, big bro. Facts. My mom, she been to fucking Spain and Amsterdam, and my dad has been to China before, but I don't know if I can go that way. Pause. I think I could just only go to Mexico or the Caribbean, bro. Oh, everything. Just the tropical shit. I'm scared to go touch that other shit like type, man. You see how they did Brittany Griner for a motherfucking just the pen, you know what I mean? I need my medicine. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man. I ain't never even considered that. Like, damn, I go other places and be like, damn, you know what I mean?
Bro, everything.
We'll go to Canada. We'll be all right, right?
We'll be all right. Mexico, we gonna be all right. Everything.
Hey, I remember back in the days, my girl was like, would you ever live in any other state? And I was like, You know what I mean? Like, because remember my sister, she was planning to move to Austin at one point. I was like, I can't move nowhere where the weed's not legal. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like,
come on now.
Can't do it. Just
when we was just before Nevada was all good, just taking weed to Nevada.
Oh shit, bro! I remember we didn't got caught in Vegas a few times just smoking tree by the bicycle cops. We just smoking tree in the car driving through, and motherfucking bicycle cops and woo woo. And then that would be another Vegas trip because you have to show up. You know what I mean? Show up to court, pay a little fucking fine or whatever. We'd be like, fuck it, we're going to this, and that's another Vegas trip in fucking 6 weeks. You know what I mean?
Hot August night days, we had to put, stuff the towel up under the door, try and do something with the motherfucking fire sprinklers and shit on my mama, man, because we motherfucker like to burn in the motherfucking room.
The cheat code was because 9 times out of 10 you could ask them for shower caps.
Facts.
Right? So then you put the shower caps over the woo-wop, the thing, and then you put the towels under the door. That's how we used to do it. But see, you know what's funny is now we just get a smoking room, or like get like the joint we got in Vegas. The reason we ended up getting the same joint is because it's got a balcony, so it's like everything. We can burn it up like with no delay.
Everything.
We smoke motherfuckers.
Peacock said weed is basically legal in Austin. It's a weird liberal music.
This was definitely like 15 or 20 years ago when this was the conversation, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, everything.
Like moving to fucking Austin and shit.
It's a weird liberal music festival college town on everything. That's where South by Southwest is in Austin.
It's a blue city in a red state.
Yeah, a lot of Californians is in Austin. Oh, everything.
Yeah, shit. Shout out to the homie Mark Price. He's from the I'm from the same label as him, I should say, because he was there first.
Talk about it.
Yeah, shout out to Mark Price, but he, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, because most of the tech companies, they got little sister joints over there or whatever, woo-wop. And in his case, he was able to just move, and he's just living larger because it's cheaper out there. You know what I mean? I'm sure property taxes probably like up there, but like, yeah, the house is cheaper and fatter.
Oh, my mama.
He's just living large. He got hella guns too now. He's like, yeah, man.
Oh, everything. Collected them motherfuckers.
Shout out to my man Mark Price, man.
Shout out to Mark, man. Let's get into this last topic, y'all. Let me get myself on mute.
We're learning more about a wild shootout that may be connected to the federal corruption case involving former Oakland Mayor Sheng Tao and others.
Yes, we are hearing from the man targeted in that shooting and a neighbor who saw it all happen.
New at 6, ABC 7 News I-Team reporter Dan Noyes is here with the story, Dan.
Well, Dan and Ama, Mario Juarez is in a difficult place. He can't speak out because he could be a witness in that federal corruption case against former Mayor Sheng Tao and others. Still, he wants to know why police arrested 2 suspects in December for the shooting at his home, but released them without warning him. You can still see a bullet hole in the rain gutter at Mario Juarez's house in the Fruitvale neighborhood, 9 months after the shootout.
And then it stopped there and it shot like 2 times.
Sheila Campos lives across the street. She tells me she was headed to work after 9 p.m. when she saw a car drive by 3 times, firing at Juarez's house and Suburban. On the last pass, Mario Juarez came outside with his .40 caliber Glock.
And he started shooting back, like firing back. Pa, 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 pa. And the car just kind of skeeted off, but kind of fast. And he was in the middle of the street shooting, like trying to get him.
I've been speaking to Mario Juarez by an encrypted phone app. He tells me he can't be in Oakland right now because he still fears for his life. He sent a written statement first reported by the San Francisco Chronicle that says 2 suspects were nabbed in December 2024 tied to these attacks, but justice, it never came. Oakland police made the arrests, but the DA's office, just days after Pamela Price left office because of the recall, allowed the suspects to walk without charges and without informing Juarez that the men who may have shot at him were back on the streets. It's an issue of safety, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's definitely an issue of safety.
Ernie Castillo is Mario Juarez's attorney.
When you have people come into your house and you get into a shootout and people shoot at you, that's a huge concern. So we should have been notified by that former administration 100%.
Mario Juarez recently had a fraud case against him dropped. He was accused of bouncing checks for a mailer that supported Sheng Tao in her race for mayor. As part of that case, Juarez accused then District Attorney Pamela Price of demanding $25,000 from him to help her recall, saying when he refused, she filed the criminal case against him.
In that motion were declarations and statements by witnesses, including Mario Juarez, that the former administration had tried to shake down Mario for $25,000. And if he had not contributed to that campaign for $25,000, then they would charge him.
Through her attorneys, Price denied asking Juarez for money. Back to the shooting in June, neighbors confirmed to me that the day after the gunfire, the FBI canvassed the neighborhood looking for witnesses and surveillance video. And just 10 days later, agents raided the homes of then Mayor Sheng Tao, her partner Andre Jones, and David and Andy DeWong, owners of California Waste Solutions. They're all charged with conspiracy, bribery, mail-in wire fraud, and more. Federal prosecutors also claim Tao agreed to purchase modular units for the homeless from Evolutionary Homes, a company run by the DeWongs and Mario Juarez.
The product that we have is a single-family resident home.
Though he is not named in the indictment, Juarez appears to be unindicted co-conspirator one who acted as a go-between for the DeWongs and Sheng Tao. Now Mario Juarez says they saw me as a threat, not because I'm perfect, because I wouldn't bow. They wanted me dead to keep their secret safe, to silence a voice that wouldn't shut up. They picked the wrong man.
The DA's office now tells
Mafia shit, B. They motherfucking, they got the shit they had a bag on him.
Bruh.
Remember
What
we covered that other when they raided the mayor.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, everything.
Hey, listen, man, and them, listen, that's that Asian mafia shit, bro.
Bro, they said that bruh was accused of forging checks. They dropped the shit, and they was trying to, you know, fucking extorting.
Yeah, because they gave him a pass. They not the game of pass. They gave him a lifeline, and now you owe him. I mean, now he owed them.
And he wasn't fucking with it though. That's the thing. So they came to this house lighting that motherfucker up allegedly. Well, I mean, you know, they came whopping at his ass because he didn't want to get down with the get down, bruh. 100%. And then at the end of the thing, it says that he's CS1. He's co-conspirator. He was the link between the office and the businessmen, bro. 100%. And he was the mayor agreed to start buying some of the business, you know, the tiny homes that he was connected to the business.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bro.
So now he's getting the ET finger because he's caught up. And they was trying to kill his ass. Now he's telling.
100%. So
shit, hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Wherever they're gonna keep coming after this fool, bro.
Oh,
there's a bag. There's a bag on that motherfucker.
Yeah, but now that he's
gonna be protected. You're right.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, if anything happens to him, you already know. I mean, they'll put 2 and 2 together 100%, right? Because they didn't came and already whopped at him. And if the people that because they released the 2 people that was whopping at him, and that they released them too when the bride was still had the power in the office. You know what I mean? Not saying that she might have used her authority to sway the DA to let these motherfuckers go so she can, you know what I mean, further her ulterior motives, allegedly, but it sounds like that's what happened. You know what I mean? And for the DA to not let a victim know that the people that suspected or the alleged fucking people that was whopping at your house, we finna let them go. You know what I mean? We need to let them know because there is a high possibility that they do double back and try and do something because they came for a reason. And they said, I mean, the witness said that they was out that motherfucker lighting that bitch up, trying to Swiss cheese that motherfucker. So yeah, it was definitely an attempt on his life, and they should, or him or his family, whatever it may be.
And then they let the fools go.
And they let him go, but didn't tell them that the suspected people got let go. You know what I mean? That's
kind of how would you let them go? Because the mayor could pull some strings, right? It's like, go ahead and let them out. They're good. There's nothing to prove it's them. And then it's like, y'all know y'all got a job to do. You feel me?
Right.
And they went back. Hey, they got brazen this time.
Man, they said, oh boy, Juarez came out and was whopping at their ass back.
Oh, word. Look at Juarez.
He was in the witness said that Brett was in the middle of the street lighting their ass up.
Oh, that was her. That was him.
So it was a drive-by.
Because the witness was saying that he's like blah, 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 in the street, but so they were saying that was him shooting back.
Yeah, it was him shooting back. Oh my man,
he ain't playing, bro. He's like,
he came outside, boy. Oh, everything.
I mean, I guess that's the point. He has to start spilling the beans too to come through. Like he got what is it called? Disengaging a firearm in public or whatever.
Discharging.
Yeah. So he's like, all right, look at this. What's going on? They got a hit on me.
Oh my mama.
Why do they have a hit on you?
Oh, everything.
I'm co-conspirator number 2.
But see, this is the thing where you make this has all the writings of a fucking movie, man. 100%. You gotta corrupt this. It's damn near like the motherfucking Wire season 3, I think it is, once they start getting into the motherfucking city hall and all that, right? You got the mayor doing his thing, mixing it in with how these fucking permits in these buildings is going and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Oakland.
They cooking the numbers on the books for the stats for the police, knowing damn well that city that they filming that motherfucker is completely fucked up. And if you really look at it, you know, the city of Oakland, you got all the bipping, you got you got the fucking the boosting, you know, you got all types of shit to where, you know, it seems like that is getting a bad stigmatism on the city of Oakland. Knowing damn well
and it goes all the way up to the top. It starts at the top.
And there's damn good people there, you know, because I got family from that motherfucker. I used to live in that motherfucker 100%.
Yeah, man,
it's
Oakland,
a beautiful
stand
city,
up.
but when you
East,
got
West,
motherfuckers
North,
like
East, West, North Oakland, shout out.
Oh, my mama, facts. But when you got people that's sitting at the top of the local government who's making these backhand ass deals, you know, trying to line their pockets and further their ulterior motives. And now that when shit gets serious and the FBI get to coming in shit, you got motherfuckers playing with pistols, shooting at people's houses and shit like that. Like, and this is all over some backdoor ass money that's coming from the state and the federal to get to the city. And these motherfuckers elected city officials is playing with this punk ass money though, bro. So greed, envy, bro, 100%. You already an elected official that's probably getting 100 bands at your position, bro. 70 bands, whatever it is, but you're able to feed your family, and here it is, you getting greedy off of some money that ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. Excuse me,
and they're already involved in hella shit, fucking wire transfers and fucking and fraud. Was it fraud and all kind of shit, check fraud or whatever the fuck.
100%.
You know what I mean? She got her hands dirty in hella shit.
Right, the bride, when we first covered the bride,
she was indicted.
Well, yeah, and they was talking about with the motherfucking the garbage department, you know, the local, I mean the motherfucking contractors that have garbage, big ass garbage trucks and shit. Yeah, on everything. So yeah, this bride and her cabinet been fucked up. Ain't no telling.
I mean, she's connected with that mafia shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
100%. And with her being so her not being so professional at her job.
They put the hit. She's locked up right now. She put the word out from behind the woo wop, bro. With this for this dude, you feel me? It was like we got to take care of Juarez.
But my thing is like with this bride sitting at the top of the city, even though that the city manager is the one that controls the budget. You know what I mean? And you got a city council to also, you know, vote and make shit shake. But when you sitting at the top of the city, right? And you're already you're for self. You're not trying to help this city get back to where it used to be 100%. You're lining your pocket. So what did this bride allow or not, you know, turn a blind eye to what's going on in the city? 100%. Not only for her negligence and her greed of what's going on, but what isn't she or what is she allowing to go on in the city too, though, bro? 100%.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Shout out to East Oakland, West Oakland, North Oakland. Yeah, I mean, what's a good area over there? Like the Oakland Hills,
Montclair. I used to play baseball in the Montclair.
G-Eazy's from like the Oakland Hills or something like that.
I used to play baseball in the Montclair area.
Montclair.
Where else you got? I mean, some parts of the East is beautiful too.
Yeah,
you know because fucking San Leandro and East Oakland border each other.
Right there, East
everything, 100%.
Where's the industrial? One of them that goes through just.
Yeah, even where the area I lived at. So I lived on the other side of the 20s, and so where Diamond Park is, it is beautiful than a motherfucker over there. And then where my elementary school, you get to going up into the hills. This fat shit over there. I forgot the name of that motherfucker where Glenview was, but yes, on the other side of motherfucking Oakland High, 100%. So yeah.
Well, yeah, but going back to what you're saying, right? Like they, you know, when it comes to like the one who's running the whole thing, you know what I mean? Like there's still hella crime in the city. You know, the police force is hella low compared to other cities. You know what I mean? It's Oakland's its own, like Oakland's one of the places like when fools go, where you from? I'm from the Bay. No, they go, I'm from Oakland.
Come on now.
It's like being from like New York, but you're from Brooklyn. Like you're not gonna be, I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true. It's just sad to see though, because especially with me, in my, where I work at, got a little bit of kind of like, little inner workings with shit like this, and to see the corruption on that side and how it's affecting the city. 100%, bro. That's what's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's crazy too because man, that corruption is real. Like that shit never goes away.
It ain't gonna never go away, bro. Motherfuckers always gonna see.
And it's a minority. She a minority. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, well, because that's the other thing too. Like when she get one in, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? She, if you synonymous with something, man. Like in this case, that Asian mafia shit, man. I don't know. What is she? She Chinese?
I don't know what nationality she is. Her name is Shane Tao, I think. I forgot what her name is. Shane something. She is an Asian though.
She in there with the triads, B.
Oh, everything. Peacock said you got to go to the outskirts of Austin to get some nice house because the city is turning into San Francisco.
You ain't lying. Hell expensive for like a little box.
Lee said, no, Austin is the best place at any place in Texas. I think I've always been to Austin. Is the ball, man, is everything. Good looking, big bro. Oh, everything. I'm finna make my pick. Lesson is all this. If you're going to be corrupt mafia politician, make sure you hire professionals to do your hits, not some neighborhood kids. 100% came through sloppier than a motherfucker. I want to do a drive-by. Oh, my mama. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. It really fucks me up, though, because like I said, I mean, Oakland ain't nothing but an hour away, and to see what's going on with the leadership on top of how the other shit is going on in the city, you know what I mean? And like I said, is she taking resources from helping shit, to line her pockets, you know what I mean? Is she putting other resources where they should be to go to another some to help her peoples, you know what I mean? That's you know what I mean? When you get to playing with this shit like that, you know what I mean? That's what's happening, you know what I mean? It's about the dough. It's about giving these contracts to your peoples, not giving a fair shake to everybody. You know what I mean? You mad at the motherfucker that you wanted them to forge checks, he get caught. You don't want him to get down or lay down, bruh. It's some fucked up shit. And like I said, we covered this shit about a couple of months ago, but this shooting shit though happened. I think it was at the end of 2023. So it's already been a year that the shooting already happened, and they just indicted this broad at the end of last year. You know what I mean?
They've been trying to take him out the game. She probably seen the writing on the wall though too.
100%.
And they definitely had it right because they were like, he will tell.
Yeah, he's gonna give it up.
My bad. The kids is going.
It's all good. We're gonna end this motherfucker in a second. Fucking he's CS1, co-conspirator 1, bro. He was the link between the people, whatever they was at, and he was the liaison or the middleman between the motherfucking government officials. You know what I mean? He was the fucking middleman, bro. He didn't want to get down or lay down, so it is what it is, and he got caught up, so he got to spilling the beans. And there it is. It done brought down the whole village. Their whole village done crumbled, and they village just happened to be elected officials in they city in the
city of Oakland.
Come on, there it is. There, oh my mama, what you got going out, big bro? Let the people know where they can find you at and what's going on, man.
Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just continuing. The off-season coverage on Wake Your Game Up, you know what I mean? And we'll definitely hit you with some playmakers here and there. So just stay tuned, you know what I mean? Tapped into the GWN on YouTube. And, you know what I mean? Yeah, we got the OJ coming back too this week too. In the week, some weekday OJ. So, you know what I mean? Keep y'all updated with the digital newspaper. And Bogard scot-free anywhere you stream your music.
Come on now. 100%. Uh-oh. Damn it, they took us off the thing. There we go. Let me get us back up because I'm gonna end this shit out like this. But yeah, though, man, 100%, man. We'll be back Monday morning for the OJ, and then Wake Your Game Up. Double back with another Wake Your Game Up, man. Hey, look, man, we've been grinding, man. This week, man, this is the 6th live show that we done fired up in a row. 100%, man. We trying to just keep this shit pushing, man. And it's DJing season, man. 100%, bro. You know what I mean?
You ain't lying.
Oh, damn it. Now see, I'm pressing buttons, bro. Oh, I'm pressing buttons.
Yeah, it's all good. You know what I mean? It's like the theme of the morning.
Come on now.
I've been off all morning. And the kids get up hella early on a Saturday. I was like, how are the kids gonna get up early on a Saturday like it's the 90s and it's a goddamn Saturday morning cartoons? I'm like, y'all didn't watch YouTube.
100%.
I'm like, they usually sleep in for the duration of the show, so I apologize for my abrupt exits.
Hey man, we making it happy, man. 100%, man. Oh, hey, this is live and direct, man. This is what you get when it's live and direct, man. Oh my God, 100%. For Slim, y'all see what time it is. Boogie Vision 45 on Instagram. From a fan's perspective on YouTube, 100%. Y'all make sure you go slide over there and help my dog running shit up. You see right there what it is with us.
Slim made Brooklyn stand up.
Brooklyn stand the fuck up. We're gonna play a message from our sponsor, and then we're gonna end the show, man. Y'all have a great, blessed weekend, man. We see y'all sometime next week.
Yep. Check out the sale, y'all.
Come on now, 100%.
$13 tees, 40% off everything.
Facts. 100%. Here we go.
Eureka. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah.